I first came here with a real estate broker, salesman, and just like all the other locations. Probably met Terry the first or second visit. Initially, we were looking at the building that we're in now to rent it, or rent part of it. And shortly after I saw that building and liked it, I figured out, I learned actually from my CPA that we were in a position to purchase the property. So we went ahead and bought the real estate. We were presented a pretty good grasp of what was here in the way of labor pool, similar type operations to ours, i.e. manufacturers. But I've done this before. I didn't need a whole lot of coaching. I mean, I asked the questions, but all the answers were good. And there's a good community college system as far as screening talent, labor for the facility. And then what happens is, are there any reasons why I don't want to be in Moxville or Davie County? And you go through that. And the answer was no, 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 no. In our case, after evaluating the real estate, again, is this the right facility to rent or buy for what we're going to be doing here? Then after that, I think the next step is labor, people to staff the office, people to operate the machines in the factory. You make that evaluation. If everything's good, you say, okay, next step would actually be logistics. You know, the highway system, trucking, everything. Probably the next step in the evaluation is utilities. Do you have gas service? Do you know, what's the electrical situation? It's all fine. Terry offered up and was very helpful. We got a very small grant for upfitting our facility from the NC World Grant, which has been helpful. It allowed us to do a few things we probably couldn't afford to do day one, which I think will be a big payback on that, just in the presentation of the property and the plant to our customers and prospects. And then really it kind of came down to the old blue eye theory, just meeting people. I mean, I went to some functions here in the county, and all the guys I talked to, all the way from the sheriff and the chief of police to the entrepreneurs that run businesses here, they're all very happy in Davie County. Nice guys. And also, it became very apparent that this is one of those nice locations where if you bump into a problem or you need help on something, you've got people here, both in government and private industry, who'll jump right in quickly and help you solve the problem. I mean, we had a gentleman in the factory next door to my factory. He offered to loan us a 40,000-pound forklift, no charge. So we brought some equipment in from Indiana. We went over and borrowed their forklift for a couple of days and helped us unload our first presses that came in. It's pretty neighborly.
Yeah, yeah, it really is.
I doubt you'd see that in Chicago or New Jersey. So there's a nice blend here. Remember, you're probably more than a half hour away. You're not going to really be able to keep people long term as far as being machine operators, people, you know, working multiple shifts. So you're drawing from Winston-Salem, Lexington, Statesville, and north. I mean, there's a lot of people looking for work that have been in manufacturing facilities and have a successful track record. That's pretty important.
Yeah.
Davie County and Moxville today and probably the next 10 years out is an excellent place for manufacturing facilities. So again, there's a good mix, I think an optimum mix of cost-effective industrial real estate, and then the support that you need in the way of labor pool, screening and training, utilities, and then just industrial supply vendors, if you will. That's a good spot. If you're planning on establishing a manufacturing facility, and your endeavor is to be the low-cost producer, an efficient producer, and successful in the long term, I think Davie County is an excellent choice. Truly. When you start a business, and let's say 3 years out, you always look back. Monday morning quarterbacking. And you say, I wish I'd done this, I wish I hadn't hired this guy, I wish I'd fired this person, wish I'd called him this account instead of that account. I can tell you straight up, that looking back 12 months, locating here was a very, very good decision.
That's correct.